If I told you that some of the best fertilizer you can use is literally from worm poo, you'd probably think it sounds complicated or gross. But starting a worm farm is actually one of the easiest and low-effort ways to not only reduce your household waste, but improve your garden at the same time. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to start and sustain your very own worm farm so you can have endless fertilizer. Let's go. Worm farms get a bad reputation for being smelly or fiddly, but when they're set up properly, they're clean, simple, and surprisingly hands-off. Once it's running, the worms almost do all the work for you. At its core, a worm farm is just a system that turns food scraps into worm poop, officially called worm castings, packed with beneficial microbes that support healthy plant growth. To get started, you don't need anything fancy. A basic worm farm or stackable bin with drainage holes works perfectly. Location matters more than people realize. In Australian summers, heat is the #1 killer of worms. Keep your worm farm shaded and off hot concrete. And on extreme days, I sometimes add a few frozen vegetables to cool things down. The worms you need are composting worms, not garden earthworms. For a household system, about 1,000 worms is a good starting point. The next step is setting up the bedding. Bedding is essentially the worm's home. It keeps things dark and damp, which helps them rest, reproduce, and get on with digesting their food. You can make bedding from shredded cardboard or paper, or cocoa coir. I always line the bottom with shredded cardboard first so the drainage holes don't get blocked. Once the bedding is ready, gently place the worms on top. Give the worms a few days to settle before feeding. After 3 to 5 days, start slowly. Vegetable scraps, leafy greens, coffee grounds, and crushed eggshells are great options. Avoid large amounts of citrus, onion, and garlic, as they can acidify the system. Skip meat, fish, dairy, oily, salty, or spicy foods, and large amounts of bread or cooked grains. These smell as they break down and create low oxygen conditions worms don't tolerate well. To keep things balanced, aim for a roughly 1-to-1 ratio of greens to browns. For every handful of food scraps, add an equal amount of shredded cardboard or paper. I always bury food scraps under the shredded paper to prevent flies. And if I notice that flies are increasing, I slow down on feeding. Freezing food scraps before adding them can really help. Check moisture regularly and add a small amount of water if it's dry, or extra shredded paper if it's soggy. A healthy worm farm smells earthy, like forest soil. Any strong or unpleasant smell means something's off. If needed, I lightly sprinkle garden lime to help neutralize acidity and keep the system stable. A fun fact is that worms don't have teeth. They use a muscular gizzard to grind food, which is why I like to blitz eggshells first. I've had this for about 4 months, so I've got all 3 trays connected. The bottom 2 trays contain cocoa coir and the top tray has a 50-50 mix of vegetable scraps and shredded paper. As you add food above, the worms migrate upward, leaving finished castings behind in the lower tray. After 2 to 3 months, the bedding transforms into dark, crumbly worm castings, aka black gold. These castings aren't just nutrient rich, they improve soil structure, increase water holding capacity, and introduce beneficial microbes that help plants absorb nutrients more efficiently. To harvest the worm castings, remove the lowest tray from your worm farm and place it on a table. Gently scrape off the top layers, returning any worms you find to the worm farm. You're left with beautifully finished castings and very few worms. To use it, sprinkle a thin layer over garden beds or mix it into the top 5 centimeters of soil in pots. Worm castings are stable, non-toxic, won't burn plants, and help plants grow stronger and more resilient. The liquid that drains out can also be used on the garden, but always dilute it, at least 1 part worm liquid to 10 parts water, like a weak tea. Using food waste in your worm farm helps both your garden and the planet. Every scrap you feed the worms is one less piece of waste trapped under landfill and releases methane, a greenhouse gas far more potent than carbon dioxide. Instead of contributing to pollution, these scraps are transformed into living fertilizer that improves soil structure and nutrient availability. Starting a worm farm is one of the simplest ways to make a real difference. Every peel, every scrap, every handful of castings is a step towards healthier soil, stronger plants, and less waste. Once you start using worm castings in your garden, I promise your plants will thank you.